Alright, so I'm gonna be doing Tesla and PLTR, and I think just mainly those two for this video, and then maybe a QQQ. I'm not sure, but but the last 3 days for Tesla, not been so hot, but um, it's all good because first of all, we got in at the 650 level, and um, this is just brought by stupid FUD. I mean, it's just not even, um, doesn't even go towards the actual company, really. Like, if you really go into what the um, national of what transportation's going into, and then you have the Michael Burry crap where he's saying he's going short everything, but they're just taking advantage of the FUD. And but let's get into the count here. So um, as I dive into this a little bit more, um, this Tesla count, um, I'm kind of seeing um, a different count, but same targets. Um, so, but it could go a couple ways. This count is tricky. It's not. I mean, it's not tricky, but it's hard to get the correct count. But I'm gonna show y'all a couple counts, wave counts that I think are high probability. So this whole thing here, we have to, or I have to, kind of simplify it when I'm looking at this whole thing. So we went on a huge ramp up from um, March 2020 to, which was what, $73 to $900. And so we just went on this huge power wave 3 from 396 to $900. And so right now we're in a pullback on a larger scale. We're on a wave 4 pullback, and um, so I have to keep that in mind that um, this huge wave 4 pullback is not going to be as quickly as I want it to be. So what do I mean by that? I think that the wave 4 pullback ended here, which was what I was originally saying. I originally thought, this was an this was an ABC, and I thought this was the ABC, but realistically, that's pullbacks of a larger degree, of a larger wave 4, they don't happen that quick. So I kind of like redo this count, but we have the same targets. We have the same. I have the same goal in mind. So I counted this as a wave A. I counted this this ABC, which is correct. Because I originally had this as a wave 1. I was like, man, this wave 1s um, have an impulse structure. Have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have this being a wave, a B, because B's are 3-wave impulses, and then I have this being a C. So I have the wave 4 ending here at what is it, 546, and then so this was the whole pullback from 900 to 548. That was the initial. I think that's all that it's gonna do. I don't think it's gonna go below 548. So then you have to start thinking of a bull. So you got to start thinking, all right, so we've digested all this price action from, I mean, it's literally been since January of this year to now. Like I mean, that's how long price action takes to digest. And for a longer term scale, it makes sense that this right here wasn't just a wave 4. I mean, it takes a long period of time to digest this wave 3 that went from 300 to 900. So a couple things that I'm looking at is this could possibly be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 count, and now we're going into our wave 2. If this was the case, we could have pullbacks to 616 or 0.5, which is 638, which it was close. If this was the count, and if this was a true correct or true wave 1, then I could see 842 or come on, what the heck, 842 or oh, or yeah, 842 or 1025 being our two targets if it overshots this 842. Because like I said, in price action, the longer it bases, the more explosive this move up is going to be. So I mean, and it's been basing since January, so I'm really expecting this next move up to be pretty powerful. Reasons why I don't mind if it actually makes a higher low at what is it, 616, or comes in this little range right here, 638, this range, and feeds into the supply and then go higher. But then I started thinking, all right, so so we got this low, we got, oh shoot, this thing's terrible. We got this low, we got this low, and then we got this low, and now we have this low as of now. And I'm kind of thinking maybe this was, hold on, let me exit all this out. So maybe, because this doesn't seem very impulsive, right? When you're looking for wave 1, you're looking for impulsive waves, and this seems very corrective. This almost seems like it could have been a it feels like a an ABCD almost. Where's ABCD pattern? Yeah, ABCD pattern, or a what was it? A B C D E pattern. Very choppy. And the C, usually C's correct below the A. In this case, it didn't correct below the A, which can happen. I mean, so you can have flat corrections. So maybe, oh shoot, what did I just do? There we go. Maybe that this was the start from 624 to 729, which is a 100-point move. Could have been a start of a wave 1, which it could have, because then if you look at retracements, wave 2 is usually at the 0.618 and the 0.786. Okay, so what we have here today in price action, it corrected down to this 649 level, this 0.6786, and it bounced off the blue support line. So what happens if this is our wave 1 off this corrective kind of wave C? We could do some extensions. Actually, it would be from here, I'm pretty sure, because this would be the low. We could have the 2 extensions, 797, 905. 905 would take us to all-time highs. 797 would be near 800, and then we'd probably have like a low shallow 4 wave, and then higher than 900. Anyway, this wave right here is going to take us to our target of 900-ish to all-time highs. It's going to be more clear of what these waves are. I still think that this could just be a flat correction, and then we have our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we take our extensions. All right, and we have 824 and 1025, and then if we touch the 842, pull back a little bit, and then we send higher. But this thing, it keeps wedging. Let's see, keeps wedging in a little harder too. So it broke out of this from this high to this high to this high, and now we're kind of looking at from this high to this high. It's just gonna ever so slightly just keep getting tighter and tighter, and we can see on a weekly scale with the MACD is starting to cross here too. And today we had a huge bounce today off this blue line, and it recaptured the 200-day, which is a good thing to see. Kind of will be interested to see how does it open in price action tomorrow. But for long term, I'm still very bullish on Tesla. I think we still see thousands by the end of the year. And Thursday we have Tesla AI Day, or this is Thursday. So it's Tesla AI Day. Tesla's AI event will be on autonomy, and I think Elon Musk is going to go over some crazy new stuff that ultimately just help build the brand that is Tesla, new and innovative. And we got the full self-driving. I know that's been talked about. Let's see what we got. Yeah, I think it's called Project Dojo. It's been like their new what they've been calling their project for this autopilot and full FSD. But this is pretty cool. Tesla's likely to extend AI applications outside of full self-driving. So that's the thing that people kind of like, oh, what's he gonna do? Like, he's gonna build like robo-taxis, or who knows? It's Elon Musk. But then I was gonna go over this U.S. probe. You know what's crazy? This came out, and then the Michael Burry stuff came out, and it, we went from 729 to 650 in 3 days. But it was the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration said it had identified 11 crashes since January 2018. 11. The probe will take in this many vehicles. So it's, I mean, 11 crashes in, almost 4 years. I'd say that's pretty good. And I heard that that most of these wrecks were half of them were people that were drinking and driving. 11 crashes took place after dark. Just kind of, weird stuff. Maybe some of them were Tesla's fault, who knows, but I mean, car wrecks happen every day. So you're more likely to freaking wreck when you're texting and driving than, autopilot on Tesla. So, but everything's looking good. If we go lower, I'm gonna buy. If we kind of keep holding this 200 day at the bell, I might buy just a little bit. MFI is looking good. We're going to come back down. We needed to come back down. The only thing I would say is of concern is this MACD, but I think the sell signal on this MACD is going to be weak anyways, so I'm not really worried about it. And plus long term, I'm holding this for long term-ish, multi-month. It's kind of rolling over on the weekly, but I'm not worried. I'm not too worried. But anyways, that's going to be Tesla. Let's look at PLTR. So PLTR just keeps getting better for me because so the last Qs, so in the indexes, the last the last 2 days, and then like a couple days last week, we've had some weakness in the indexes. We've had weaknesses in the Qs, we've had weaknesses in the SPY, we've had weaknesses. I mean, we have volatilities up. The small caps, or the Dow Jones is weak, the Russell's weak, all of it's weak, but PLTR still remains, has been kind of remaining strong off this power earnings gap. Honestly, and Kathy Woods keeps buying, and I think that if this thing goes lower to my price target or my price average, I'm going to buy a lot, or not a lot more, but I'm going to buy more. It's below the 200 day. Depends on what the indexes do, but I think it's been holding well given the circumstances that the market has provided us the last couple days. But let's just, let's go over it again. So this was a huge wave 1, and then we have our wave 2, our huge wave 2 down to the 0.786 level. And then now we're working on our wave 3, which our big wave 3 target is $67. Our short term, which will be taking probably 20% off, 20 to 30% off, it will be this 35 level. And then we'll have runners that go eventually higher, because let's see. But if this remains, yeah, this should be a wave 1. Depends on what this wave 2 does. It's kind of a weird wave 2. I mean, we could have had an ABC, and now it's working its way into a 3. It doesn't seem very impulsive right now. That's why I could maybe see like a flash crash down a little bit, and then we start an impulsive way up to 35. But either way, let's see the levels. The level of this level, or this wave 1. So we bounced off the 0.618. So there's 2 scenarios, right? We could have, it could already have been the little wave 2 right here. Now we're waking our wave 3 up, or this could be our A, this could be our B, and then we're going to come down to our 1928 for our C, and then we go up. Either way, I'll continue to add if we go to our price average, and we'll be seeing, what is it, 33.86 or 44 very soon, whatever that range is. But 33.86 is the conservative target in my opinion. And institutions like Cathie Woods, like BlackRock, they've been just accumulating in this range, and PLTR just keeps expanding their consumer base, which is huge. They recently came out with it was like yesterday or today. Palantir buys gold bars as hedge against black swan event. Kind of makes you wonder, since Palantir's got a lot of government agency, contracts. So maybe they knew something that we don't. I don't know. But gold does look kind of bullish, and I still say we would see 2,500 by the end of the year. Company spent 100 gold bars in August. Customers can pay for software in gold or Bitcoin, so they're already ahead of the curve. I love this company more and more as I read about it. They have 2.3 billion in cash to spend. Their cash flow keeps increasing. So big thanks for PLTR. I like it. But as far as that goes, I think I got everything squared away with Tesla and then PLTR. I'm trying to think of anything else. I showed y'all the articles that I wanted to show y'all. But yeah, I think that's it. Catch y'all later.